Thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This finds Smith. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and just 2 to go. Back to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've got first down from the 31. He'll throw it yet again. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's going to be caught by Evans. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete to Shakir. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Dropping back to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go now. Go street.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Slot man motioned over. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into a crowd and, intercepted! And the Seahawks are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Forward, 70.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this one to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They've got a man in motion. Second and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Play action on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a first and 10. carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offense is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Track 60. Check out.
Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Second and 10 now. He's going deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Left.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. Hurry, 70.
From the 28. Shakir with the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 65. Yeah. 60. Panther 11.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Set it. 18, Pioneer. Riggs. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Unlock Lion. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Go!
And he sent a man in motion.
Track at 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing it again here. Into the hands of Kittle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Check smash. Check smash. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor. Check go.
They'll throw it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. On the give, it's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running left with Pacheco. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Right back to Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They go play action on first. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 50. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Packers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Cam Little to kick off.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Connects on the crosser. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawks football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Throwing off the play fake here. Escape. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. He's got Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the Packers at a 50 DB out there for this third down play.
Go!
Waddle now in motion right.
Ready, ready?
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down.
Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Back to throw. Got Evans, it's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set!
Taken in by Smith. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
19
5-yard
line.
line.
Set, ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mostert. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup.
Mostert trying to punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks trying to end this before the final quarter. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, street, street. 18, Pioneer. 79, Bronco. Buffalo, 18. Dragon, 60. And up.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Cut 19, cut 19. Take. 70 ring, 70 ring. 18, Raptor, 18, Raptor.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him on the crossing route. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's looking deep once again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Back to throw, needing a first. Oh no, they get him yet again! There he goes, right sideline! And he takes this one back for the pick six! On his Little for the extra point. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Kickoff taken at the 3. And after the dive, they're set up with some decent field position to start this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Getting right back to it after that interception. And they pick him off again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Seahawks will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Gets himself free. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Searches from the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
The throw is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Tag, 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks have it once again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Seahawks football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory.
Got it. Ready?
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
He's dropping back to throw. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.